Harukutan. Japanese-inspired planet.
Wow, would you look at that? Just amazing!
Sure.
A pure white castle alternating to a pure black one. I'm really happy to get to be here with you, in a place like this.
Aww, she likes me.
And it's all thanks to Xiao finally giving me that ARC special permit.
If she only knew why.
Whoa, they're huge. Think they're natives of this planet?
Yeah, I think they are.
Hi, where?
Not as tall as you? What? What? What?
Oh, geez. Without a translator, I've got no clue what they're saying.
Well, that could be a problem. Well, he looks interesting.
That one seems to be a little different from these guys.
Yep, uh-huh. What?
I'm getting some serious worship vibes here, but I don't know what they want.
I don't know either. It's kind of creepy, though.
This won't do. Let's head back and see if Xiao has any ideas.
Sure.
You've both had it rough, huh?
You could say that 3 or 4 times.
Xiao, you sent us in knowing what would happen, didn't you?
The translation process will proceed more quickly now that I have contextual data from the area. I've been translating things bit by bit, but thanks to you two, I have plenty of data now.
I apologize if you hear barking in the background. Plus, there's not much else to do right now in quarantine. My neighbors have been walking their dogs, and Stella doesn't like that there are dogs outside.
Luckily, they have a language, so I'll make it so anything you hear or say is automatically translated going forward.
Oh, good.
They seem to be worshipping us almost. Do you know why?
That I'm not sure about. It's likely rooted in Harukotanian culture, so we'll need to look into that.
You do that.
Which means another meet and greet with the fans. And this time, we'll understand them.
Well, at least they're fans. You'd better get used to it. This is all part of the job as an ARC's operative, Miss Special Permit.
Ouch, like it's an insult.
Aw.
Like he's insulting her with it.
My word, it's the ASHMAIDEN.
The what?
We can understand them now. But what's this about a maiden?
I refer, of course, to you, ASHMAIDEN. Please hear me out. Those insolent Nightfallers have...
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Cease this at once. You trouble her. Kotoshiro. As the ASHMAIDEN's guardian, all concerns you have for her go through me. You know this.
Yeah, so back off.
Yes, of course. Excuse me, maiden.
Thank you so much. But I think you might have a case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, he knows.
I am fully aware. Setting that aside, I have a question for you. Have you seen a pompous woman of roughly your stature?
A few, probably. Are we talking about Risa?
A pompous woman? I haven't seen anyone like that. Have you?
A few in my time.
Indeed she is. If you happen to see her, please tell her that Kotoshiro is searching for her.
Alright. I can do that.
He left. I guess his name is Kotoshiro?
That's only been outright said.
He seems different from the others somehow.
Probably because he's in charge. Something of the sort.
Something tells me he's the one we want to talk to.
Could be.
Hey, boss! It's been a while since we've met up like this.
Mm-hmm.
ARCS itself has been so busy lately. I'm relieved that I got to see you.
I'm happy to see you too. I feel bad about how I fucked up our last conversation.
Boss, it's a bit too late, but I wanted to say thank you.
What for? For not being the mass murderer that they all assumed I was?
You used your power to save ARCS, right? I've got to thank you for that.
Sure.
And I'm sorry. I didn't help you out at all.
If you had seen me, you would have tried to kill me.
I'm relieved that nothing got in your way, but I'm so sorry. I thought you were really... I'm going to try harder so that I can fight with you. I look forward to seeing you again.
So,
Amazing! I have heard all the rumors, but it is completely different when you witness it up close. There is a class I would simply love to recommend to someone as strong as yourself.
oh,
Could I please have just a moment of your time?
Katori, stop acting like a pushy saleswoman. It hurts our reputation.
yes.
Excuse me, Saga. Could you please not intrude?
No.
I am speaking with my dear friend here.
Who are you?
The statistics clearly show that if I let you do as you please, it will hinder our mission. I can't overlook that, as someone in the same position of handling tests for bouncers.
Yes, of course. I swear, you are just like my father, prattling on and on about every minuscule detail.
Renoa?
I am Saga, and this is Katori. We handle the tests for the new ARCS-approved bouncer class.
We're also in charge of public relations for the class.
Katori noticed your skill and thought of using you to help promote it.
Saga, could you please stop talking in a way that would cause a misunderstanding?
No, because maybe you should stop being misleading.
I merely found myself infatuated with your skill, my friend. Although, I was thinking how wonderful it would be if you became a bouncer and fought alongside me.
Not gonna happen. I'm a hunter. I do know someone who will be a bouncer.
Simply put, bouncers are a support class designed for close combat. Our greatest characteristic is our equipment, like my jet boots, or
My main combat weapon. The soaring blades.
the class has been established, but we still need more data, so we're conducting actual combat tests.
Since you're explaining everything in such detail, do you not wish for this ARCS operative to join us as well, Saga?
I am just carrying out my duty as a tester. Let's go, Katori.
As you wish. Until we meet again.
Bouncer is a fun
Oh,
class.
to make your acquaintance once more is a joy without measure. What a coincidence for us to cross paths here. Actually, it certainly would not be a stretch to say this meeting was fate.
Sure,
Let me
Katori.
explain a bit further. Katori was looking around for you so much that it hindered our mission.
I just saw you.
So, we must have some sort of spiritual connection to be running into each other like this. Please allow me to explain how soaring blades work. So, my beloved soaring blades are two blades. They are not like twin daggers. Please do not think of them in that fashion, though. I believe the greatest characteristic of the soaring blades is that they are so easy to use. Even someone as unskilled as I can use them.
It's great that you acknowledge your lack of skill, but don't say it when promoting our class.
Ouch.
With soaring blades, you can keep your attacks going non-stop by just maneuvering well. Not only are they easy to use, but they are quite powerful when you get used to them.
This is true. Bouncers are fun.
Please, by all means, give soaring blades a try.
Bouncers are kind of like magic knights.
In good time, I hope that you can provide some guidance to my unskilled self.
Fully realizing how green you are is the first step. Once you do that, everything gets easier. Katori, it's time to start boot camp.
Huh? Oh, no. I never said I wanted to go through boot camp. Hey, Saga! Do you perchance understand what a joke is? You're being a bit too serious.
You got time to complain.
If I continue this boot camp any further, I swear I will die. My dear friend! What superb timing. Please, come this way.
What are you getting me into?
Katori, boot camp isn't over.
Saga! This is no time for boot camp.
Yes.
Unless you are speaking of jet boot camp, for our friend here is inquiring about jet boots.
I wasn't.
It's very convenient timing for you, isn't it, Katori?
I wasn't, but go on.
Anyway, I would be going against our mission if I disregarded this. Jet boots are unique weapons worn on your feet. Their greatest characteristic is that they can change the element and increase the power of your techniques by charging them. In other words, jet boots belong to the technique weapon arsenal.
Which is
This
why
weapon is more suited to a human like Katori than a caste like me.
To make matters worse, it is very unladylike to swing one's legs about when already overexposed.
then wear pants.
I can't leave it to Katori because she is much too underqualified.
I thank you so much for your candidness.
I think that's all I need to explain. I carried out my duty as a tester. Now, let's resume your boot camp, Katori.
What? Oh, no. I feel faint.
Yeah. If they're worried, if she's worried about using jet boots because she might feel exposed, maybe wear clothes that's less exposing, and you wouldn't have to worry about it. But it is a pretty cool costume.
All you little kiddos, how's stuff and things? Patty here. Glad to see you again.
Who let you on, Haruka-tan?
Patty. Oh, hi. Tia here. You know, I feel like it's been a while since we've sounded off like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like a whole day since I did story stuff.
So much has happened, right? A little of this, a heaping of that.
I mean, that's true.
That face tells me you can't remember a single specific thing that happened. Now then, ARCSops like us don't have time to just sit around, do we? We're here on the new world of Harukotan, with color contrast as clear as night and day. No one asked you for a color report, okay? We're here because there were new Dark Falls readings.
Yeah.
There's sentient life on this planet, apparently, but they don't seem to be all that interested in talking. How is this gonna work? We're gonna make it work. If they don't want to talk, who will do the talking?
And that's why they're gonna become hostile.
Spare a thought for what I have to do to keep you in check. Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you here.
Hi.
Oh, I could have sworn I sensed someone else, too. I'd love to kick back and shoot the breeze with you, but I've got some things to take care of.
You've got katana stuff to do, right?
Hey, Azanami. I told you not to go running off. What a surprise.
Hi.
This troublemaker asked me to party up.
But clearly, this is a date.
What?
It is not!
not sure my feelings can survive such a brutal smackdown.
Ouch.
Let's just get back to the mission.
Copy that, Chief. Well, catch you around.
I think she's just messing with him.
Don't get any funny ideas. Nothing's going on here. Got it?
Damn. He thinks he does protest too much.
Oh, sorry. I was just caught up in my thoughts.
You do that.
Say, may I ask you something? It is not terribly important, I know, but you do not think it is weird for a man and woman to form a party together, right? Just the two of them?
No. Why?
Well, what if they were to join hands too? I mean, literally.
Like you want to do with Oza?
What if instead of forming up for a mission, they did it to enjoy each other's company?
Do I look like the person who... Okay. So far, our character is known for not talking much and for killing a lot. Where in there does it sound like my poor Doom in here should be giving relationship advice?
Now, I am not talking about anyone in particular, mind you. I was just, thinking.
Most of the time when someone asks you these kind of questions and goes, oh, I wasn't talking about anyone in particular, they're talking about someone specific they don't want you to know about.
I just could not get the thought out of my head, and it had me all worked up, and I am sorry. I am sure you do not know how to react to a vague question like this.
As a player? Sure I do. As a character? No!
Just forget I said anything at all. The only real issue is whether I care or not, right?
Again, do I look like I'm suited for this kind of conversation? I mean, I hope you figure out your answer, but I've got...
And I should not, right? Why should I? But I do, and it is just...
I don't think we're forbidden from finding relationships as arcs. We're not Jedi. That's all I can say. Oh boy.
It is just you. Sorry. I am a little jumpy. I am currently trying to avoid someone.
You do that.
It is not like I hate that person or anything. We handle missions just fine together.
I'm glad.
But when it comes to casual conversation outside of our professional duties, well, it is hard for me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Considering how awkward things are, I thought it best to create some distance, for both our sakes.
Okay.
I've been doing my best, but it is challenging. They keep trying to get closer at the worst possible times.
Why do I care about this?
Hunter behavior, always doing as they please and charging in head first. They really are a nuisance.
You're still talking about Oza.
Oh, it's you. Got a moment? I wanted to ask you about something.
Did you now?
I'm not quite sure how to explain this, but it seems my actions might have rubbed someone the wrong way.
Oh?
Recently, I feel like this someone has been avoiding me.
So these are hidden feelings that are mutual.
Everything's fine when we're on a mission. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it feels like something's off. I can see it on their face. I want to make things right, but I don't even know what I've done wrong.
Partied with other women?
Man, forces are such a pain.
You mean Marlu is such a
If
pain?
they've got a problem with me, they should just come out with it already.
Hey there! Long time no see! How's it going? The lab's gone, so I've had a lot of time on my hands.
I bet.
Time I've been dedicating to idol work. It's fun enough, I suppose.
It beats risking your life fighting rampaging dragons.
Sometimes I think I'd be better off just focusing on that.
But you won't.
I believe that would be for the best.
Oh?
Then glass is half full shows up.
I stopped by to chat for a bit, and this is the kind of greeting I receive? Well, no, I suppose I deserve that.
A little bit.
It is as you said, Kuna. The laboratory has been suspended, along with our duties.
Good.
You were never suited for combat in the first place. What could possibly motivate you to continue fighting at this point?
Because she can.
True. Hearing it from you still ticks me off, though. Hey, what do you think?
What do I think? I mean, you are a decent fighter. You did say before you didn't much care for the idol work, and it's exhausting being in public. You like singing, though. And I do like you killing dragons. So, do what you want to do.
I thought I was. I guess everyone sees me as a chronic overworker.
You might be.
What to do? I don't want to quit working for ARCs or anything.
Well, you needn't make up your mind so quickly. You're free to do what you want.
You should just... well, I guess all of ARCs knows who she is at this point.
Much as I hate to admit it. You're right.
But she should just go public about who she is among the ARCs. And then she could continue doing idle stuff in the public eye when she's not on a mission. And then people will... I don't know, I think people would accept it. Considering she revealed to us already, she's number 0 of the Council of Heroes. She's literally their CIA member. But, well, I think she does good at that.
Me? Living a life of leisure? Never thought I'd see the day.
Oh, hey there.
Hi, Theodore.
Oak's discussing potential improvements to ARC's ship facilities at the moment.
Oh, good. She's taking her job seriously.
I thought she'd be back soon, but she probably went running off somewhere once the meeting ended.
Like you do.
She's really taken to this stuff like a duck to water.
Interesting way to put it, but... oh, not much judgment.
Are you two talking about me?
No.
Sorry, but I already decided what I'm going to do next. I've got some serious documents to get in order.
You do you, Oak.
I thought you'd say that, so I organized them for you in advance. The ones concerning medical team working conditions?
That's a thing?
Nice, Theo! You're so considerate.
Then again, with the amount of bullshit we deal with, they need to be well stocked. I've been sent to the hospital in this game a lot.
It's important to offer benefits, but you also need to provide proper support to the team that's getting them.
It's great you're working so hard for everyone, but make sure you don't overdo it, okay?
Take a rest.
Wait a sec. Do you and Theo think I'm on the verge of collapse or something?
Well, I'm happy to see you working so hard, but I didn't exactly resurrect you so you could work to death.
From my perspective, you don't look like you're running on empty quite yet.
But you're gonna.
Sounds like I'm fine then. I do tend to push myself a little, but if you think I'm fine, Theo, then I'm fine.
Okay.
On the other hand, if you both thought I was crossing the line, I'd definitely take a break. Until then, I'll do all I can.
My answer didn't matter.
Just make sure to keep an eye on me, okay, you two?
In between murdering Fullspawn, yeah, I'll make sure you specifically don't collapse.
Hey, great
I mean-
timing. There's something that's been bugging me.
Oh?
The Daybreakers of Haruko-tan fought the Fullspawn. Are they okay? I mean, they're helping us fight them here and there, but I'm wondering if they're getting corrupted because of that.
Here's a convenient plot answer to your question.
So, we meet again. I have heard of your cooperation in the subjugation of the war. On behalf of the Daylord, I give you thanks.
Oh, that is very kind. No, Kotoshiro, there's something I'd like to ask you. Have the Daybreakers changed in any way?
I do not really understand the intent behind your question. but I have not been contacted regarding anything like that.
Well, that's good.
Oh, I see. I guess that means the Daybreakers aren't becoming corrupted or anything.
I have not quite grasped the apprehension you beings feel, but that is probably thanks to the divine protection of the Maiden.
The Divine One's protection?
Yes. The power of the Maiden's ashes protects the inhabitants of this planet from ill will and hostility.
Well, they're protected by divine magic, which apparently stops Falspawn corruption.
Protection, huh? So that protects everyone from being corrupted by the Falspawn?
Convenient reason to not have to purify the Daybreakers.
Oh, look! It's that guy from before. Should we talk to him?
Know who he is.
Do you require something of me?
Huh? How'd you know?
Because you're kind of loud.
I can sense your presence without seeing you. Fortunate, as it is impossible for me to see anything at all.
Your eyes are...
Precisely. Though being blind is not without its perks.
I mean...
I can sense everything, including that you are not the Maiden, and that you pity me.
I mean... Being blind would mean I wouldn't really be able to play video games, so that would kind of suck.
I'm so sorry. Did I upset you?
Your thought patterns are novel, different from both the Daybreakers and Nightfallers. They are gentle, warm. At any rate, you're completely unlike those on this planet who reject one such as me. I find this intriguing. The denizens of this planet split into two nations, the Daybreak and Nightfaller provinces, separated by the eternal river of tears.
Eternal River of Tears, like the River Styx?
However, the Nightfallers have recently been stepping foot into Daybreak province. Those who break the laws must be punished. The Daybreakers await the advent of the ASHMAIDEN to restore order.
The ASHMAIDEN, huh?
You dare step foot into the shrine, Nightfallers? The path you tread upon is one of wickedness. I must
They're here.
fulfill my duty as Guardian. Farewell.
They're here!
Fulfilling his duty. Does that mean he's gotta go fight?
Yep.
Of course. A battle erupted, just as Kotoshiro predicted.
Yep.
We're getting Falspawn readings as well. We're definitely going to be involved in this.
We're gonna do some fighting. They're injured.
Oh, Divine Ones! Please, help us, Daybreakers!
The Nightfallers are crossing the river on an unprecedented scale. It's contemptible. It's idiotic. Maidens, please punish them.
Plural? Guys?
We aren't maidens.
And I'm... You know what? Never mind. They're distressed right now.
Divine One! Maidens!
Help us!
Jeez, can any of you just tell us where Kotoshiro went? Anything at all?
Guardian Kotoshiro? We don't need him. Divine One, we have you.
Nope, get Kotoshiro.
As long as we have you maidens, we shouldn't have any problems.
And these are the good guys.
Divine One, please demonstrate your power.
Yes, maidens. Punish those moronic Nightfallers.
When everyone worships one person like this, I hate it. Answer me! Where's Kotoshiro?
Kotoshiro is, I saw him heading for the Ash Shrine.
Where is it?
Over there!
Listen to me, damn it! Use us.
I don't know why I got so aggravated back there.
Because you did. It's kind of creepy being worshipped.
Thanks. I'm relieved to hear you say that. How should I put it? It's just this kind of raw feeling I had, but I hated it. The Divine Ones on this planet are revered, and it seems like they're forced to do things they don't want to. When I start to wonder if they're being forced to do things, it becomes hard to control my feelings.
I can see that.
Jeez, I'm not a divine anything, but I keep talking about myself as if I were one. Gotta keep myself in check.
Well, they all seem to think you are.
Self-reflection. Let's look for Kotoshiro. This isn't just about Nightfallers. Ballspawn are showing up too. We have to help.
Let's do that then. Be angry.
Kotoshiro, are you okay?
I'm here to help.
Why are you here? This cannot possibly concern you two.
Very much concerns
Yeah,
us.
exactly. We're as involved as you are.
Here's Clarissa back.
Look, over there.
Gemini.
Wow, we tried to reel in the ASHMAIDEN, but wouldn't you know it?
We've hooked ourselves something much better.
Oh boy.
Dark Falls.
Don't stare like that. How scary.
I'm shaking in my shoes. Arx is simply horrifying.
Oh boy.
Enough of this. What a bother. It'd be faster if we ate the ASHMAIDEN, but we don't need a coward like her.
Right? We don't need any cowardly ASHMAIDEN.
It's straight out of the Twin Rova playbook.
So, everyone.
We'll destroy everything at once. They've been brainwashed by the Dark Falls? There's no way they could be corrupted this quickly.
They've been busy.
Those dark children must be very powerful. Such things, however, no longer matter. They set foot in the Divine One's shrine and insult her. The punishment is death.
Here we go. Am I fighting Gemini and the big dude? Okay.
Taste my blade.
Just the biggin. Well, we have the means to do exactly that. I'm gonna break your legs. Actually, in the case of your legs, I should probably use my sword. Wow! They don't do a lot of damage. I think I broke his face. Yep, I broke its face.
My power is eternal.
Is it? Do something about it. Ow. Yep, okay. I'm waiting for him to do the ice thing again so I can smack him down. Nope. That works. Oh, it's forked. He is actually dangerous to fight like that, so I need to do... Oh, now he opens the space? Fine. Then you get this. Ow. Oops.
Completed.
That deals with you. Fuck that guy.
Whoa! Impressive. They toppled such a large foe.
But you already knew we could do that.
They sure beat it. You did better than we thought. Amazing, really.
Now, show us what makes you really amazing.
It'll be boring if you don't.
Come more.
More of them! Kotoshiro, I think we should retreat.
You don't do that.
Flee if you wish. I shall protect the shrine. That is my duty as guardian.
Well, in that case, let's help, okay?
All right then.
Let's continue, shall... Hmm? Huh?
ASHMAIDEN.
This is the ASHMAIDEN.
Goodness, with all the fuss you daybreakers and nightfallers make, I can't even take a nap.
Alright. So, Depank's short answer, yes. Oh god, I'm talking like Astral. Yes, it is, even though it becomes a bit of a slog. Because certain things become available once you've completed a certain amount of the story, like certain shops. I believe that's how you get access to photon art customization and weapon crafting. Which you're gonna need. But you unlock it through completing all the story stuff. Plus, it gives you a hella ton of star gems and some weapon camos and stuff, so yeah, I would. Plus, it's cool.
I thought you'd get sick of fighting by now. Ugh. Yet here we are. Congratulations on royally disgusting me.
Ooh, she's got a mouth.
So, here you all are, huh? Planning on throwing a party? Sadly, I'm not in the mood right now, and I must ask that you reschedule.
Doing. She just yeeted them out of there.
Did you wipe them all out? Even the Dark Falls?
Nope. That'd be too easy.
return them to their rightful place somewhere in Nightfall Province.
Okay then.
Kotoshiro, oh, Kotoshiro, why did you not flee, you dummy?
Oof!
It would have been fine were you on your own, but it was rather foolish to involve our guests.
I have nothing to say to that.
Ow!
Ugh, you are such a bore. At least argue a little.
He's got an attitude.
I will. What would you do if you returned to find your shrine gone?
Well, that's obvious. I would punch you in the throat.
Ooh! She's brutal.
That's why I guarded it.
Because you are afraid of my fists?
If you can destroy a planet with them, of course.
Do not make me laugh. I love this planet. Why would I destroy something I love so? Well, whatever. Let me praise you for guarding this shrine, Kotoshiro. Oh yes, right. I should also thank our guests. Thank you. I appreciate your help. And yours as well, Matoi.
You know our names.
How do you know our names?
She's been spying on us.
I should know as much. I am a divine one after all. Again, I thank you kindly, my guests. I am Sukuna Hime. They call me the ASHMAIDEN. Pleased to meet you.
Hi.
Sukuna Hime, the ASHMAIDEN. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. There is no need to be formal. We are indebted to both of you. Right, Kotoshiro?
I also thank you for your assistance. I was able to protect these grounds because of you.
Now then, I shall go to the shrine you so beautifully protected and take another nap.
Okay then.
Please wait, Lady Sukuna Hime. All regions of Haruka-tan are in dispute.
No, I will not wait. I am tired, and so I shall sleep now.
Okay then. She does what she wants.
Guys, I feel ashamed you had to see that.
Well, you should be, because it was embarrassing for you.
Oh, no worries.
I know what you want to say, but please, keep it to yourself. I am her guardian.
I suppose it's true. I shouldn't piss you off.
Hey, Zig, does anything seem out of place?
There's no damage as far as I can see. It has been restored perfectly.
Brag.
But something's off. I noticed it when I tried to fight. It feels different.
I get what you're saying. The way Clarissa is now, it doesn't seem like it has unlimited power. It's also different from when it was repaired before. That time, its power hadn't been awakened. This time, it seems to have lost it.
Maybe Shion had a part in that, and now that she's gone?
I don't know how best to put it, but at any rate, it doesn't seem to be as powerful as it was before.
I see. I wonder why.
That is probably because Shion is not here. The cosmogenic arms are weapons that were powered by the mothership and exhibited astonishing abilities. Now that the mothership's, Shion's power is gone, all of the cosmogenic arms have lost their abilities.
Oh boy.
Indeed. I could make something that matches the caliber of that.
Without the power of the mothership, the Yonohate I used broke. And that was after just one use.
And you used it to annihilate Luther, so I suppose, you know... Worth it?
Which means that the power of the mothership, Shion, was so important for the cosmogenic arms. Clarissa has even different roots than the cosmogenic arms we own. The fact that it retained its form is already a miracle. It probably will not regain the power it once had.
Then this Clarissa is like a memento of Shion.
Sure.
Indeed. So, Regius, you came all the way here because you finished discussing that matter from before?
Yes, that's right, Zig. I received permission from Shao. I request that you forge new cosmogenic arms.
Hell yeah!
You put it so simply, but as a swordsmith, there's no reason for me to refuse such a request. Oh, yes. If it's all right with you, I'd like to try to repair the Clarissa again. If I reconstruct it, I might be able to restore its power close to where it was, if not completely.
That would be nice.
Thank you, Sig, but I'm okay with it as it is. This Clarissa and I will stick together.
Oh?
Oh, it's you. Hey, listen. I wanted to ask you something. Has, that Force girl, Marlo, has she asked about me or anything?
Not specifically, Oza.
She and I fought together back on the mothership, see? But I haven't seen or heard from her since.
Oza, buddy, I know you two fought together on the mothership. You two tried to kill me.
No, huh? I mean, it's not like anything really happened. Just, yeah. I feel like there's this gap between us that I can't close. She just runs off whenever I try and approach her.
You scary.
That's what I hate about forces, I tell ya.
Just keep blaming it on her class.
No, you know what? I guess the real issue is just me getting worked up like this all the time.
Well, then you need to stop getting worked up all the time.
Don't get me wrong. I can't stand forces. But that doesn't mean I hate her as a person or anything.
I think you might.
I think she's got me all wrong. So I just want to set the record straight. That's
You can try.
Really. But I feel like it might already be too late for that.
You might be right.
Sorry for dragging the conversation on like this. I'll catch you around.
I thought they would have made some progress by now. Color me surprised.
So you're aware of the tension between them.
It seems like things are actually getting worse, huh? That's not what I was hoping for. All of us operatives should be nice and friendly to each other. That's best for all of us, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Say, would you mind if I asked you something?
Absolutely. Don't even talk to me, Marlu.
Has that hunter Oza asked you about me at all? We were together for a brief moment during the incident on the mothership, but I have not seen much of him since.
Something happened?
No, nothing of the sort. It has simply been on my mind lately is all. It is not as though we cannot speak to one another. It is just that we have drifted apart to an uncomfortable degree.
You see.
But he still just comes right up into my space like it is no big deal.
Just wants to talk to you.
That is what I dislike about hunters. They are always worked up and lacking restraint.
Okay.
But talk like that is probably what made us start avoiding each other in the first place.
Could be.
I truly dislike hunters, you know, but I do not hate him in particular.
I am a hunter, so I feel called out by this.
There is lots I would like to talk with him about, in fact. But I think it may be too late, and this stubborn head of mine is to blame. I am sorry. I really should not have bothered you with a trivial matter like this. Take care now.
Bye. Now I have to play matchmaker.
I think she just needs a little push in the right direction.
You've been listening to all of
I guess
this.
this is mostly my fault, so I'd better swoop in to help.
Go for it, Azunami.
Right? Great.
I didn't say I would help you.
Oh, am I glad to see you. Would you mind lending me a hand?
Sure.
All you need to do is have a chat with the girl coming this way. Thanks.
It's Marlu, isn't it?
Oh, you. Why are you here? I was
I don't-
called here by someone.
I don't know why I'm here.
Hey, Azunami! Where the heck are you taking me?
You'll know when you get there. Just go. Okay, here she is.
Jeez. What the...
Oh.
Wait!
What?
Now we forced them to talk to each other, making this awkward.
It's alright if you hate me. That's your prerogative.
She doesn't hate you.
Just, please, listen. Have I done you wrong? I guess I have. I'm ignorant of things like that. I must have angered you at some point.
Probably.
So, I'd like to apologize.
That is not it. That is not it. I just misunderstood and decided to avoid you. You have done nothing wrong. I am the one who needs to apologize. I do not have any courage. All I could do was run.
Stop being a coward.
There's nothing bad about you. I am sorry.
Thanks for helping out.
You're welcome.
Well, case closed. Now, we'll leave it to them.
You do that.
Oh, imagine that. Never would have thought I'd run into you here.
I've been everywhere. What do you
I'm
mean?
working on a little independent investigation of my own, see? And I thought maybe this place might...
Nope.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Theodore, but I don't think this place has whatever you're after.
Ouch.
Do you know what I'm looking for, Maria?
A way to change from a Dooman back to a Newman, I presume? It's written clear as day on your face. What's so bad about being a Dooman? It's not like it'll kill you. The change probably only boosted your abilities. Why change back?
It's just this look that Ulk gives me sometimes. One I never saw when I was a Newman.
Really? The same girl who seemed completely unfazed when she found out the twisted workings of Ox as a whole?
I mean, I'm not like the other Dumans, right? I'm like a forced evolution.
Yeah.
That probably makes people feel a little uncomfortable, right?
Oh, and I suppose she sees right through this negative line of thought, huh? Tell me, Theodore, do you have any idea how we casts came to be?
If he did, he wouldn't feel so bad about
To
this.
save frail children, I thought.
Are you really that much of a fool, boy? Do you honestly think the Photoners would create an entire new race for poor little children? Sure, they use children with physical defects, but only those they saw potential in. We casts are typically created because our innate photonic aptitude outstrips what our flesh and blood bodies can handle. It's a well-known fact that ARC's fiddled with the genetic makeup of our bodies. But every once in a while, actually, more often than you'd think, a child with incredible talents was born. Talents so powerful that their physical bodies could not contain them.
Which is unfortunate.
Once such a child was spotted, they were removed from their flesh bodies and transferred to a mechanical one to make full use of their powers.
Even though it dulled their powers.
Even if the transference left them with reduced potential, it would still keep them fit for battle, and that is what mattered. That is how we casts began. If anyone is a forced evolution, it's us. Now let me ask you one more thing. Theodore, do you feel uncomfortable at the sight of me and my fellow casts?
Think very carefully about your next few words, Theodore.
No, not at all.
Well, then the same probably goes for you then. The only thing she's truly worried about is how fixated you are on this whole issue. If you have time to spare for worrying about nonsense like this, you should spend it by her side instead.
Bam!
Because more than our bodies, more than our abilities, what really matters is our hearts. Got it? Then hurry up and get out of here!
Eat?
I can't help but tear into whiny little boys like him, who can never seem to fathom what's truly on a woman's mind. Still, at least he's not as bad as the universe's greatest blockhead of all.
Zeno? Or are you talking about me?
Who might that be? I'll leave it to your imagination.
Just die already, would you? Honestly, just how far is this boot camp loon planning to go? Oh my! It's you! Would you be so kind as to lend me a hand?
You need not bother. This is part of Katori's mission. We have been over this. As a test subject, you are obligated to engage in both real battles and training alike.
You gotta make absolutely sure this class will work.
Yes, I'm well aware, but I do wish someone would have told me how dreadful this all was going to be.
Would you have backed down?
This would be nothing if you were better prepared, as evidenced by how easily I still draw breath as you struggle to catch yours.
I would appreciate it if you did not assume a fragile girl like me could keep up with a fitness elite like yourself.
You have the breath to complain, you have the breath to train.
You asked for this to begin with. If you want to end it here, I will not stop you.
Fine. Let's just get on with it then, shall we? Do be sure to watch as I do my very best.
That's the spirit.
She complains nearly as often as she breathes. Nothing good will come from hanging around here while she does. I promise. Farewell then.
I understand.
Hello. Thank you. It's me, Patty, the well-known elder sister of Patia. And here's my younger sister, Tia.
Oh boy.
And today, we have someone else, the new member of Patia. Come on out!
Oh, poor Io.
Hi, I'm Io.
Poor Io.
Boss? No! This isn't happening! Boss!
Sorry?
Patty was frantic, saying that she needed me to come along or she'd be in a pinch. I couldn't say no.
Nah, we really really thought Patia was getting stuck in a rut.
You thought that.
So, we invited Io to be a new member.
Poor
How
Io.
about it, huh? Can't you see the potential of the new Patia?
Ugh. Patio.
You're all so lost for words regarding my bright idea.
We're so appalled that we don't know what to say, dummy.
There you go.
I'm so sorry, Io. I didn't think Patty was stupid enough to do something like this.
No worries, Tia. It's also my fault for being unable to refuse.
Feel free to head home. Sorry for putting you through this.
I'm not really confused.
Patty, you can find your way home by yourself, right? Later.
Ooh, get ditched.
What?
Okay. I'm a toy.
Oh, Kotoshiro.
Oh! Hey, big dude.
Ah, Lady Sakunahime has awoken. Consequently, she wishes to commune with you two.
Commune is a grave way of putting it. I simply came to meet you. There is no need to be so apprehensive. Kotoshiro, you must learn to adopt a softer manner. How will you ever find a partner otherwise?
Oof. I don't really think he's the marrying type, Sakunahime.
Lady Sakunahime, are you aware of the phrase, "It is none of your concern"?
Oh! I mean, he's right.
Well, naturally, I know of it. It is often used when one hits upon a sore spot. Yes? Lady Sakunahime? Gracious. No need to be so formal. I am the ASHMAIDEN of Harukotan. I hold no standing for you two. Feel free to address me familiarly.
She's got a point. He's not our god.
That would be rude to someone of your status.
Says the girl who hates status.
How is it rude exactly? I myself wish for you to address me in that manner. If you remain contrary, then I will simply order you to address me familiarly. But I would rather not resort to that.
You got it.
Very good. Setting that aside, you are a rather meddlesome duo.
You're welcome.
Even if you have some connection to the horrid creatures that accompany the Nightfallers, you had no reason to follow this fool.
Yet we did.
Indeed, you should have used him as a decoy to fell your enemies. Why did you not do so?
Because we're nice people.
You might be right, but we couldn't just abandon him. That is all? Yeah, I think so.
Too innocent.
Intriguing. I consider it an honor to have met you.
She's a Dooman, isn't she?
After an eternity, I have finally met beings worthy of calling my friends. What a happy occasion.
Do I get your partner card?
Friends? No, we couldn't. Is it that disagreeable a suggestion? Or do you believe goddesses are not allowed to have friends? No, that's not what I meant.
The toy, you just got done saying how much you hate when people worship another person. And you're acting like you can't just be friends with her? Come on. Get your shit out.
Then you should have no objections. I have already decided to call you friends. I care not if my feelings are one-sided.
Ow.
Oh, Lady Sakunahime.
Ah.
I told you to skip the formalities.
The toy's bad at socializing.
It's very nice to meet you, Sakunahime.
You already did that.
Likewise. You came at just the right time.
Perfect.
I talked to Kotoshiro about it, but I was wondering why the Daybreakers are okay after fighting Volspawn.
You mentioned that before. I did not clearly understand the conversation itself. but it was something about not being corrupted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Falseborn can't be completely defeated without photon energy, and their remnants quickly become corrupted. You saw it too, didn't you, Kotoshiro? And that's why the Nightfallers are controlled by Gemini.
However, the brave Daybreakers repeatedly engage in combat, but do not present with any symptoms.
The Ashmaiden probably protects them.
Now I see. That is, indeed, strange.
That is foolish, Kotoshiro. What is strange about it? It is obvious. All the beings on this planet are awarded its divine protection. It naturally repels superficial ill will.
Yes, but, Lady Sukunahime, that does not explain the rampage of the Nightfallers.
Well, the divine protection extends to the Nightfallers as well. Thus, they must not feel malice. Have they been led astray by that eerie child?
They're probably attacking because they want to.
That fraudulent child that proclaims herself the Maiden. She might have instigated it. At any rate, you need not fret over it. You must deal with the matters that are looming overhead. It is good medicine for the Nightfallers, who have been enhanced to unnecessarily huge sizes. Beat them to a bloody pulp.
Working on it.
You aren't the Divine One?
Well,
I thought
yeah.
the Divine One was with us Daybreakers. The Nightfallers would be dealt with easily.
They kind of already are. I can beat their ass.
Now that is a selfish statement if I have ever heard one. It is not just them either. All Daybreakers tend to be like this. They say such things with no ill will meant. Certainly, the current invasion was instigated by the Nightfallers breaking the law. The fault lies with them, as foolish as they are.
Would they ever not break such a law? They all seem to look like demons.
They are likely being deceived or manipulated by those ghoulish children. Either way, they are foolish. That includes the Night Lord for ignoring the situation as well. However, it is not only the Nightfallers. The Daybreakers are foolish as well. They both lack common sense. They once again recklessly rush down the road to war without bothering to negotiate or seek peace.
Want to fight each other.
The height of irrationality. I imagine my father and mother are weeping somewhere past the river. You two, there is no need to restrain yourselves on this planet. Please proceed to rake them over the coals.
Teach them a lesson for their insolence.
I wonder if something happened to Sukunahime in the past. Over here! I was just wanting to speak with you, Kotoshiro.
Lady Sukunahime's past? If it is for a friend, I am quite willing to describe the legend to you.
Excellent.
A legend?
Indeed. ASHMAIDEN Sukunahime's past is, in essence, the legend of the planet itself. The tale may take some time in its telling.
They must have already been aware of interplanetary travel the way he talks before we showed up. But I don't see these guys leaving orbit.
Harukaton is a place where contrast reigns supreme. Day and night never intertwine. Once upon a time, day and night were in conflict. The conflict lasted so long that no one could even remember what it was about. Eventually, the Day Lord and the Night Lord came to desire peace.
About time.
The Day Lord's daughter and the Night Lord's son were wedded to seal a peace accord. And For a time, the war was over. But the child born of day and night was gray, the color of ash. Small of frame and stunted in growth, neither dark nor light. The Day Lord blamed the Night Sun. By the Night Lord's reckoning, the fault lay with the Day's daughter. And so, war began once again.
Because the kid looked like both of them?
The Night Father and Day Mother joined the conflict, which the Ashen Child sought to stop.
Still wrapped up in a baby blanket.
The child sacrificed its life in hopes of stopping its parents from fighting. Reeling, the husband and wife regained their senses. Clutching the Ashen Child's remains, they prayed to the stars and gave their lives so that the Ashen Child might know life's embrace once more. The Ashen Child, upon being revived, wept as the ashen remains of its parents passed feebly through its fingers. The child's tears created a river eternal, to separate day and night. Thus did the war come to an end at the hands of the Ashen Child. Yet the Ashen Child still prays for the two who burned to ashes in their grief. The child prays that its mother and father's lamentations may never be given form.
Tsunehime cried a lot.
Harukotan is two halves of a whole. When comes life, so comes death. I thought I heard whisper of that unpleasant tale, and there you stood, Kotoshiro. Honestly, you ever go too far?
We asked, it's not on him.
How adroitly you have memorized such a tedious tale.
It was from you I first heard it, Lady Sukunahime.
Sukunahime, the ASHMAIDEN, from the legend I've just communicated.
A tale of tedium, the planet's legend, possessed of not one interesting part whatsoever. Put it out of your mind with haste, you two.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
I'm sorry, Kotoshiro. I think we might have made Sukunahime mad at you.
It is not an issue. This is how it ever is. Lady Sukunahime is always angry at the foolish war of day and night.
Yeah, it is.
You two are always together. Do you not tire of one another?
No.
Whoa! Sukunahime? And Kotoshiro?
Or perhaps, are you two a couple?
A couple? No,
That's an unfortunately no for her.
No need to be embarrassed. It was a joke. It is so very worthwhile to tease you, Matoi. Unlike Kotoshiro. He is too honest, too naive. I jokingly asked him if he would kill himself if I ordered it, and he attempted seppuku on the spot.
You order me to give my life, I shall obey.
Idiot, have sense enough to distinguish fact from folly.
To me, your word is absolute.
That's not... That's...
Such profound inflexibility. I implore you, find it within yourself to tell at least one joke.
If that is an order, I shall.
Do you really have room to talk, Sukuna-hime? You're always with Kotoshiro too, you know.
I am the ASHMAIDEN's guardian. It is my duty to remain by Lady Sukuna-hime's side.
Judging by when she yeeted a bunch of Nightfallers to the other side of the planet, I think she's okay by herself.
Kotoshiro, you buffoon. You have utterly failed to comprehend Matoi's intent. You were poking fun at how close we seem, yes? So as to get even? Oh, we do we?
You look like family.
Very well put. Kotoshiro?
The debt I owe you is a heavy one indeed. I cannot repay you in my lifetime. I became your guardian as a means to fulfill that obligation.
Obligation?
My hometown was annihilated in the dispute with the Nightfallers. I was the only one that survived.
And you were
I was
blinded.
but an infant. Lady Sukuna-hime took me in and raised me under her care. Blind though I was, she did not abandon me. On the contrary, she raised me.
I considered leaving you be, but suspected the decision would cost me considerable sleep. So I brought you with me. If I had known I was raising such a stubborn creature, I would have left you where I found you.
Oh, that's just mean.
What you blame me for has the ring of a failure in parenting.
Do not get fresh with me, Kotoshiro. That is hardly the tenor I'd expect from a bedwetting brat.
Why would you bring that up now?
By the by, Matoe, you brought up the fact that Kotoshiro and I are always together, which carries the tacit implication that you two are always together, yes?
Not really.
Stop analyzing everything I say!
Those boy.
Ugh, how irksome. Those ghastly children are so exasperating.
We get it. Jim and I are assholes.
Ah, you there. You have such perfect timing. Please allow me to vent my frustrations.
Sure.
Yes. That is precisely what I wanted to talk about. Please, hear me out. It is as the legends say, Harukotan is a place where contrast reigns supreme. A coin with two sides. If there is life, then there is also death. If I am likened to life, then on the opposite side there will be death.
Okay.
Indeed. Sealed on this planet is my antithesis, an evil god known as Magatsu. All things considered, the seal that holds Magatsu remains strong. I believed it would hold for yet another 1,000 years, but now those ghoulish children are stirring up trouble in every key place.
They're gonna try to wake him up.
Thus, I must perform the ritual all over again and completely reinstate the seal. This will impede my afternoon nap. It is irksome, vexatious, aggravating. Do you understand my indignation now?
Sure.
I feel much better. Having friends is indeed pleasant. I can express myself freely. But do watch out for those abhorrent children.
I'm supposed to kill
I know
them.
none of their history, and I doubt even a primer would elucidate it for me. But I understand full well that they are ill tidings. Though it may be a meaningless warning, if they are the reason that you have come here. But this is my advice, from friend to friend. Lock it away in a corner of your heart. More pressingly, it seems they will soon make their move.
That's what I'm counting on, so I can kill them.
The Daybreakers are not to be counted on. I apologize, but I must rely on you two for this.
They're too busy fighting the Nightfallers. We, however, are unoccupied.
Ah, how nice to see you two. Sukuna-hime and Kotoshiro, what's going on?
The Nightfallers attacked again. The Daylord instructed us to lie in wait, and he is holed up in the castle.
Okay.
Well, it is preferable to him sneaking off. This generation's Daylord is a staunch coward. It's hardly worth picking on the worm.
Good morning, So.
The Daybreakers think that only the Nightfallers are attacking them, but the situation is a bit worse than that.
Because the Falsepawn and Gemini are also there?
I am in the process of reinforcing the seal. If I do not, Nagatsu, the harbinger of calamity, could be roused. That is probably what those eerie children aim to do. I will not allow their plan to succeed.
Best of luck.
This is what it means to dance to the same beat. Anyway, the seal must be reinforced at 6 locations, and 2 remain. There is no time to take care of them separately. Therefore, we will split up. Kotoshiro and I will head one way. You two, the other.
I'm gonna go do violence.
But we don't know how to reinforce the seal.
Fret not. I have a way.
Does it have to do with killing everything that's there? The mini Kotoshiro.
That is a part of myself, created from magic. You may call her Tamahime. While I am a part of Sukuna Hime, I think for myself. Nice to meet you both. If you need anything, let Tamahime know, and she will relay it to me. Alright, let us be off.
Okay, so I have a chibi.
Let us go as well. Our objective is this way.
I have a little chibi following me around now. Or leading me around? This guy.
Hey, Miss Tamahime. Do not call me Miss. I exist as one with Sukuna Hime. Be sure to drop the title.
Oh, you can't be polite to her either.
Oh, right. Sorry, Miss Tamahime. Okay, whatever. You wish to inquire about Nagatsu, right?
Wow, you read my mind, Miss Tamahime. Of course you did, since you're a part of Sukuna Hime.
I realize that you have no ill will, but the way you speak to me makes me feel like I am being teased. So, Nagatsu is a disaster that eradicates planets. It is a disaster born from sorrow, a god that signifies the opposite of life, the destroyer of day and night, the eradicator of planets.
Saiten?
I am here to quell it. The Ashmaiden Sukuna Hime, that is.
Saiten?
Disaster that eradicates planets. Just hearing that makes me...
He sounds like a Dark Falls.
Yeah. The fact that it is sealed in a planet is also reminiscent of Dark Falls.
There you go, hold on to it that way.
Dark Falls you mention. Is that what the Dark Children are after? Worry not, for Nagatsu is something else.
Actually, the children are Dark Falls.
They might be intrinsically similar.
Intrinsically?
Although they differ in scale, they are born from negative emotions such as grief and sorrow, and they bear their fangs at life forms.
Okay.
They may have been born from life forms, but to want to eradicate life to that end, negative emotions are deplorable, no?
Put away your hatred. A seal. Looks fine to me.
It is fortuitous that we arrived first.
No, we didn't. Something's coming.
Oh, we fail. Demons!
I guess as a part of a whole, my senses are restricted. You two, can you endure until my main body arrives?
Then what are you gonna do?
Just like they said, we'll handle this.
What are we supposed to do? Or, sorry, what are you supposed to do?
There's still more of them? When will this end?
When all the Night Followers are goddamn dead. Oh shit. Well, that is Fall Spawn.
Tamahime? No! Watch out!
Kaboom! Guessing Sukuna is here.
For heaven's sake, that was close. It would appear I made it not a moment too soon.
Correct.
Sukuna-hime, is Kotoshiro all right? There is hardly a foe present out that way. Setting up a line was no trouble at all. The reason being, I now see, that they appear to have focused their efforts on this location. You two have done well to hold your ground.
Thank you.
Thank you both.
You're welcome.
We don't need any of that. Let's just get this ceremony started. Yes, indeed.
Now she's being pushy?
This is the moment we've been waiting for.
Oh shit.
We were waiting for you to show yourself.
Safe!
Wait a minute. What was that?
Oh, we missed.
Oops, we didn't get them.
But we are not done yet.
No,
Be fucking
we
children.
aren't finished yet. We'll get them.
Apprentice clone. Oh boy, here we go. Sure, she'll love the opportunity to get back at you.
You... girl... How dare you do this to me?
You know me? Wait, I think I know you too.
Oh yeah, you don't remember everything yet.
My head.
Why'd stop her?
Watch yourself, black-hearted one. You dare not only stand in our way, but bring pain to my comrade?
She gonna give it to ya.
Maiden, Sukuna-hime. I am the maiden of this world. You insolent brat!
Flash! Let me take a stab at her. She ain't having none of your shit, Vernal.
Bind with my body, O great seething circle, and lock away this evil. I reject it, refuse it. Gather to me, O ashes, and bring us peace. Make it true, make it so.
And she's gone. And Gemini probably too.
Are you two unharmed?
And apparently that works on falls.
Fine. Thanks, Sukuna-hime. But... Ah, so you noticed, Matoi. Yes, a fragment of Magatsu escaped as a result of that less-than-ideal sealing. Good heavens, we are bound to face hardships ahead. There is much work to be done.
Better a piece of him than the whole thing.
I'm so sorry. It's because you had to save me. I was merely watching out for a friend. I thought nothing of it. Nor should you.
Aww.
That didn't go quite right, did it?
Not right at all. Why didn't they attack the goddess?
Maybe they have a grudge against the other girl? This could be fun.
Well, that's right. They don't know what she did to the apprentice while she was alive.
Do they know that girl from somewhere? I like where this is going.
None of that really matters right now, though, does it?
Nope. None of it matters. We did what we came here to do.
Goes. They're gonna try to. He ugly. There are many of him right there. There are many of him right there. What do you mean a fraction got out?
It approaches. I have a bad feeling about this. The confrontation with Magatsu is at hand, part of the vile gods sealed on this world. Only the slightest amount has escaped, but his power is beyond normal ken. We have the gates to stem the tide of this invasion, but those will not hold forever. He mustn't breach the final gate. Should he do so, it will mean the end. All will be destroyed.
I get to fight
Of course,
a big
we've
god.
last resort to turn to in that event. But I would like to end this without using it if at all possible. Also, our enemy is not only Magatsu. The pseudo-Nightfallers may also attack. When preparations are complete, I will give you my blessing, but I cannot aid you directly.
And why is that?
Forgive me, but you all are the key. I lend you what strength I can.
I'm going to murder a god. Again. I think I'm good.
Objective complete.
Eat this!
Incoming alert.
Might not be enough to dodge it. Oh, it was! Ow.
Objective complete.
I think we got him. Oh, I didn't dodge that hit. Fighting. Gonna have almost nothing left.
Incoming alert.
Oh, here we go. Get back on.
Objective complete.
Alright, let's go for the kill. There. We did it!
Completed.
Oh, shit. And we were getting close to the last gate, too.
So, this next Dark Falls, Gemini the duplicate, has the power to make copies of anyone they devour.
Seems about right.
They sure did save the worst for last, didn't they?
Of course.
It seems they've already acquired the powers of Apprentice and Luther, and in all likelihood, Elder too.
Are they likely to show up on Haruka-tan again?
It seems to be one of their favorite playgrounds, so that's our best guess. If at all possible, I'd like to finish them off there.
We're trying.
And there's no better way to find out the state of things on Haruka-tan than simply asking their goddess herself. Think you can handle it?
Yeah, of course.
I sure can. All my test results are in, and I'm good to go. Nothing can stop me now.
How about you? Are you feeling quite alright?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I just slew a god. I'm in good spirits.
I mean, if you are, great. I'm just a little concerned is all. Watching you out on the front line all the time like this, I can't help but see the similarities between you and her 10 years ago. Just make sure you know when to stop yourself.
Yeah. When it